Hey guys, I'm here with Michelle Castle, and we are just talking about some of the down payment assistance programs that are available right now that are really helpful for buyers that need that little extra cash to get into a house. So yeah, let's just see what she has.
Yeah. Well, first, let's just talk about down payment because
Yeah,
there's so many misunderstandings about down payment. You don't need 20%.
right.
In fact, a large percentage of the loans that we close are 3% down.
Mhm.
So you can do a conventional loan with as little as 3% down, an FHA loan at 3.5%. We've got a lot of veterans and they've got zero down percent,
Right.
0% down. USDA loans, that's another good loan program. In our area, we've got a lot of
Yeah.
our cities
Yeah.
qualify for USDA financing, and that's zero down also.
Yeah.
So down payment is pretty minimum
Hmm.
if you want it to be. Now, closing cost.
Yeah.
Closing costs can add up rather quickly.
Yeah.
So in closing costs, that's your taxes, your insurance, even though that's not technically closing costs, those are prepaids and those
Yeah.
are recurring charges,
Yeah.
it's still considered a cost up front.
Right.
So you've got your closing costs for taxes and insurance, you have your closing costs for all the third party fees.
Yep.
And then what gets lumped into that also is any points that you're going to paying to get the rate that you want. So let's just talk about interest rates. So because that does associate, your interest rate is going to determine what you're willing and able to pay to get that rate. So your interest rate is going to be based on risk factors. So down payment, credit score, type of home, location of home, all of these factors are considered. Debt to income can sometimes not so much now as it was for a period of time, but just all of those factors. So there's cost associated with the rate based on that information. So if you choose to buy down a lower rate, that's going to be a closing cost too.
Mm-hmm.
The good news is there are programs that will help cover those costs. Some of the programs up to 5% of the loan amount.
Yep.
So let's just say you're borrowing a $250,000 house,
Mm-hmm.
and you're putting 3% down. Then 3% minus 250, can't do the math that fast in my head. Actually, that would be $5,000, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 100 or $245,000 times 5% is going to be the amount that you could get towards your cover your cost.
Right.
Well, your costs aren't going to be that much, so it actually would even help cover some of your down payment.
Yep.
So it's been pretty fun to see between us asking sellers to help with closing costs and these grant or bond programs, people getting into houses for very little money.
Yep.
So that's fun.
Yeah.
Whenever you can help someone buy a house for a little bit more, maybe sometimes a little less than what rent would be.
Right.
And you need less money than you would when you're renting a home.
Right. Yeah, I had a client that got the 5%, and then we added seller contributions on top, and it was I think I did it for like earnest money.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah. So I always prepare the buyers. You got to be prepared for the option fee.
Yep.
To opt out of buying a home during that period of time.
Yep.
So you got your option fee, you have your earnest money that you're going to pay. It's basically like a security deposit to ask the seller to take the house off the market for that period of time while you get your money together.
Yep.
So you have earnest money, option fee, and then you're going to pay for an inspection to see what you're buying.
$400-500.
$400 or $500 for that. And then you're going to have an appraisal fee that you're going to pay, and that's typically around $550.
Yeah.
So it is, sometimes that is all the money you need, and that's pretty cool. But I firmly believe that this opportunity right now to get all of those costs covered by a seller is a very short window. And if you're not paying attention, you're going to miss the opportunity. And that's the part that I hope people are listening to.
Yeah, I mean, we're expecting a lot of movement in the spring.
Mm-hmm.
I was just on Facebook with some Dallas people the other day or yesterday, and they're seeing a large uptick already.
Already, yeah. The application nationally, applications were up for 2 weeks in a row now, And so even though people are busy with the holidays, they're visiting you and traveling and, kids' performances at the
Mhm.
schools and, dance recitals and all of the things that they're doing, there's still applications are up when
Yeah.
typically it's starting to slow down. So if this is any indication at all, we're going to have a really busy spring.
Yeah. So December is typically my busier time
Mm-hmm.
because, and I'm not working as much. So I'm not showing as many houses, but the buyers that are looking are very
They're serious. They're serious. Yeah,
If
they're
you-
making offers. They're not just
Yeah.
talking about buying a house.
If
Yeah,
you're
we've
willing-
noticed that too.
If you're willing to go into a house and go look at houses when it's 30 degrees outside, it's
Yeah, you're pretty serious. But I really don't think that, as soon as, and we've already seen that the rates are trending down.
Yep.
They're down pretty significant in the last 30 days. So with the rates trending down and, if you start a new year, people get all excited. They're ready to start buying. More competition you have, the more you're going to pay for the house.
Yeah.
So right now is that sweet window.
Yeah.
I think in the next 60 to 90 days, you need to be buying, especially if
Yeah.
you're a first-time home buyer and they need some assistance.
Yeah. I mean, I'm hearing people, well, they're pricing me out. They're probably, you need to buy then.
Yeah, right, exactly. If you're getting priced out right now, just wait.
Yeah.
You're really going to get squeezed out again.
That's what I tell them. Like, hold on, because it's just starting.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I mean, what we were looking at roughly time and a half from what we were in 2020.
Right.
So if that starts again, and let's
Mhm.
say we have 10% interest or appreciation
Uh-huh.
for 2 more years, I mean,
Right.
you're almost double.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah. It's really interesting. We were just looking a little bit ago. I was teaching a class and we were looking at the slides. These slides are 5 years old, and the average loan amounts and the average sales prices on those slides are already, in some cases, double what they are now.
yeah,
I mean, that's how quickly we have seen a rise in the prices of
Yeah.
homes, and it's going to continue just as soon as the rates. I mean, they're dropping now.
Yeah.
They'll continue to drop, and so as you see rates going down, appreciation or the cost of the homes are going to rise
Mhm.
equal to, if not greater. So you really will. I think your payment on a home today is going to be less than what it will be this time next year,
Yeah.
even with the rates drop.
Yeah.
Because of the price difference.
Right. When you buy at an elevated price, you can't go back and refinance it.
Yeah,
An
exactly.
expensive
A
house.
high rate, you refinance.
Yeah.
You pay more for a house. You just paid more for a house.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's just crazy. We're expecting uh, if rates go under, 6 3/4,
Mhm.
we're expecting it just bust loose.
Right.
So
And that was the number on the last report. Yep.
Yeah.
That's what they're wanting to see. And right now, mortgage, the National Mortgage News reported today, it's 7.09 is your base
Mhm.
rate today.
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. So it's about to happen.
Yeah.
Again.
It's gonna get crazy.
Yep.
Yeah.
But there's programs out there
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
really minimize your out of pocket. So there really is. If you're a first time home buyer, you should not wait around.
Right.
If you qualify for a home, get a home bought now.
Get it done.
If you don't qualify for a home, let's put a plan in place for it to happen in the next 120 to 180 days at the very most.
Yeah, I mean, you can fix your credit fairly quickly.
You can fix your credit quickly, and we're not talking about needing a whole lot of money. So
Yeah. So
yeah.
Well, thank you for
Absolutely.
spending some time with me. I hope y'all got some value out of this. If you need a loan or a home, call us. See y'all.